Hey guys, Milrick here. Got a bunch of things I want to show you. But first things first. Okay, so now that that's out of the way. Oh, where do I want to start? Well, if you guys cut firewood, and obviously you're gonna have to fucking buy chains for your chainsaw. Cheapest place for chains is eBay. Trust me, eBay. I was looking on eBay the other day for chains. Cheapest prices around, man. These chains here for my Husky are they're 0.58 inches, 0.058 inches thick, 84 drive links, and 24 inches long. These chains, if I was to go to a chainsaw supplier, fucking dealer, whatever you want to call it, are easily $40 plus around here. This is a full skip tooth chain, and I got some other ones, but anyway, they're easily $40 or more around here in PA. eBay, I got 4 brand new chains for like 72 bucks. It came out to be $17 and change per chain. That's cheaper than the little fucking shitty chains you buy for your Polands or your fucking whatever at Lowe's. Like, that's cheaper than the fucking shitty chains for the shitty saws. This is a professional grade chain. No anti-kickback bullshit on these motherfuckers. This is a skip too. This is a full skip as well, I believe. See, I got 2 full skips and I got 2 full chisel chains, and the original auction was for just 4 full chisel chains, and I saw that he had a bunch of other ads for other chains, and I had asked him if he could give me 2 of each. He said absolutely no problem. So there's the full chisel chain. As you can see, there's a tooth, there's a tooth, there's a tooth, there's a tooth, there's a tooth. They're all right next to each other like that. And this is a full skip chain, which means it skips a fucking tooth. See how the teeth are farther apart? I don't know if you guys can tell, but trust me, they're farther apart than this one. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. There's a cutter edge, there's a cutter edge, and then over here, cutting edge, cutting edge, cutting edge, cutting edge. The skip tooths are meant for really long bars when there's a lot of sawdust. It clears out the path, it clears out the sawdust faster for the saw to cut. And the chisel tooths just fucking keep on cutting. So I got 2 of each to try them bastards out. They should work pretty good. These are brand new, made in the USA. My camera won't pick it up. Made in the USA. And yeah, brand new Oregons. These are nice professional chains. Look at these. The teeth are blued for extra strength. It's a full chisel. You can see how it's squared off at the corner here. Regular chain, anti-kickback, whatever you want to call it, would be round. It'd be round right there. Yeah, so these chisel chains are a lot more of a pain in the ass to sharpen, but that's okay. But anyway, $17.48 per chain for this saw is fucking unheard of, if you ask me. So, and he had other chains too for all different kinds of bars and saws and shit. So, eBay, search for your saw chains on eBay. Honestly, this came to my door 2.5 days after I fucking paid for it. So I forget the seller's name, but if you're looking for chainsaws, you'll just tell he sells them all. Another thing, trying to think here. Yard sale today. There wasn't a whole lot out there, but I went to about 8 yard sales this morning with the baby, and I found a couple good deals. First deal here, $5. I got me a motherfucking piece of railroad. Whoop. Piece of railroad. Hell yeah. I don't know if any of you guys have watched any of this man's videos. Wants in Motorsports. Haven't seen a video from him in quite some goddamn time. His YouTube username is right there. Haven't seen a YouTube video from him in a while. Hope everything is going alright. It's kind of disappointing not seeing your videos. But he has a piece of railroad, and I've seen other people do it too. They make like a mini anvil out of it. Cut these down with a torch and grind them off and make one end go to a point. You can make one end round. You can fucking do whatever you want. This side's nice and flat. He has his on a stand. I'm gonna have to watch that video again to see how he has his set up. But this sumbitch, 22 inches. 22 inches, just a little short of 22 inches, and $5, couldn't beat it. How often do you come across the piece of fucking railroad? Not very often. So I had to buy that, make me a nice anvil for working around sheet metal. Another yard sale find, good old metal car ramps. Believe it or not, Milrick never had a pair of fucking car ramps. He's always jacked them up and put them on jack stands. But from now on, if I'm doing some little stupid bullshit like changing oil or whatnot, I got me some motherfucking ramps. $8 for the pair. Same yard sale as that one, so the total would have been $13. All I had was $12. I didn't want to break a 20. The guy took $12. So that's a hell of a deal right there. Like that kind. Let me put this chain away before I forget. Really can't beat this guy. $17.50 for a brand new, nice ass chain. At least I've never heard of anything like that. You guys can see the mess on the workbench. You guys see the plastic on the van? Let's go turn some lights on and take a look. This side's all painted nice. Got the chip guard on there from that body line down. My buddy did his blendy blend right here. You can just barely make it out. Right down the middle of the fucking quarter panel. And this side, we ended up just sanding that down and throwing a chip guard over top of it. You guys can, well, I guess you can't see the texture in it. It's all chip guard. We just did that for free. And we got this whole side. We blew out our color here and over there, and we cleared from this body line down on this piece of shit. Not the straightest work. It's not my straightest work in the whole world, but it will work for a fucking work van, like I've said before. Can't even fucking tell. All I gotta do is throw the bumper and the tail light back in this son of a bitch. It's going bye-bye in the morning, and I'm getting drunk in the afternoon. But it really isn't my straightest work in the whole world, guys. But it's good enough for this piece of shit. You guys know me, I get fussy about my body lines, but some jobs you just gotta say fuck it, because it's just not worth it. It's really hot in my garage right now. It's like VW Darren temperature in here. I'm sweating my ass off. Up top on my thermometer, it's like 110. I gotta get back over on this side. It's more like 65 over here, 70. But yeah, there's a couple of finds there for you guys. Railroad, that thing, chains. I'm cutting up some firewood tomorrow. Free firewood, like that kind. I'm going back to where I cut that firewood down. Not that sycamore tree. Those couple of trees where I pulled out the camera next to my truck and just showed you the couple of trees that guy wanted to cut it down. Well, I cut them down and they're in the backyard already. And he had professionals come in and cut down 2 big ass, I think they're cherry trees that were over his driveway, and they're laying right next to his driveway, free for the taking for me. He said I can come and cut them whenever I want. So I'm gonna go up in the morning and get a couple of loads of that shit. I was gonna go to yard sales tomorrow morning, but I decided to go out this morning instead. Who knows? I'm gonna get up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow, so who knows? I might hit up a yard sale or 2. So I'll talk to you guys on the flip side later, and later.